I open a channel in this safe and protected space, and I call forth all well-intentioned energies and entities that wish to bring forth messages for the collective's highest good, harm unto none, for the collective's best possible, happiest timeline. Please remove my influence from these collective readings and allow me to see, hear, taste, touch, sense, smell, know, feel, understand anything that the collective needs to know. I feel like I'm seeing a face with eyes closed, relaxed and serene, like resting. Could be resting, could also be a face praying or meditating, or that final rest, the rest in peace. I feel like I saw butterfly wings and like the sun rays. I feel like I saw a tree. So maybe you need to go out into nature, maybe you need to touch a tree, talk to a tree. I feel like that's kind of all I'm getting. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. All right, it seems like all I'm getting. So let's get 4 random songs. And now I invite you to select 4 random songs to help this collective connect to this message, or to help this message locate the collective. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Come Back as a Redneck featuring Hardy by Morgan Wallen. Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. Where Are You Now by Lost Frequencies. And what's this one? Ndiyekelelwa live by Spirit of Praise. All right. So I'm getting the feeling that you are at peace right now. Like you have found a sense of peace within yourself. And if you're not at peace yet, then what I am getting a sense of is you are currently undergoing a transformation. And I believe the transformation you are undergoing is achieving inner peace, or achieving peace to a certain extent, or just achieving peace. I feel like you are being asked to have more fun. You're being asked to go out into the sun, live in the light, be in the light, get more sunlight. I also feel like you need to touch some trees, hug some trees, talk to a tree, be out in nature more. You might also need to work on your spiritual practice a bit more if you have one. If you don't have a spiritual practice, I think this might be a call to start one. Maybe pray more often or meditate more often. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have worst day ever in the sideways. So you could be, like I mentioned, you could be undergoing a transformation to achieve a sense of peace. When we go through a day with like bad luck, or everything seems to just be falling apart, there's often a moment where we have to kind of regroup ourselves and regulate ourselves, find an inner balance, an inner peace. And I'm reminded of Kung Fu Panda, where Master, I think his name is Master Shifu, where he's training Po, and he has to meditate. And when he meditates, he says, inner peace, inner peace, inner peace. And that's his way of trying to remind himself that training Po isn't the end of the world. So I think this is kind of, because it's in the sideways, this very much symbolizes a transition. So you definitely are going through a transformation or a transition, probably from a chaotic life into a more peaceful life, or you are transitioning from maybe people, spaces, or places that were more chaotic, and you're moving away from that into a more peaceful environment. Or you are, in essence, creating inner peace within yourself so that way you can affect the environment and the people that you're around by being more peaceful yourself. For example, a mediator. A mediator needs to have a sense of inner calm so that way they can bring that calmness to everyone else. Lost loved one in the reversal. Yeah, this card is about old wounds, essentially holding on to pain, holding on to grudges, not healing. But in the reversal, it is healing, letting go, moving on, having acceptance, having peace. So you definitely are transitioning from a time of instability or a time of conflict to a time of more peace, or to a space of more peace. And that's something that you are intentionally doing yourself. And that's something that you are intentionally doing. You also might have lost a loved one, as in they passed on or transitioned. And if they did, my deepest condolences. And if you did lose a loved one, my deepest condolences. But it seems as though if you did lose a loved one, you are coming to peace with that loss. We have seller or influencer. So you might be a person that is an influencer of some sort. You might be a merchant. You might be an entrepreneur. You might be a person that's kind of in the limelight. And if you're not, then maybe this particular person that you might have lost, if you did lose a loved one, they were probably an influencer or someone that was kind of well known, maybe an entrepreneur, maybe a seller of goods. This could also mean that this is the transformation that you're undergoing. You could be transforming from this space of chaos, or this space of conflict, or maybe this space of unsureness, into a space of more like groundedness. And part of that, it might be discovering what you want to do with your life, or where you want to go, the direction of your life. And that direction might be entrepreneurship. It might be an influencer of some sort. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I guess that card wanted to come out. So we have lacuna in the upright, which is like there's something missing. And then what wanted to pop out was help or aid. So I think this might be connected. Maybe to fully step into the influencer role that you want to step into, or to fully, maybe not to complete your transformation, but maybe on your journey during this transformation that you're going through, you might need help. You might need an aid, someone to help you along the way. And not necessarily that you need the help, but more so like it's just always beneficial to have someone in your corner, to have someone on your side, to have someone help you out. This is, helper. But at the same time, This card also says that like vital information goes missing. So you like someone might come into your life to essentially help you with something. You might have like a random person out of nowhere give you something or extend some kindness to you, and through that kindness it gives you a little bit of a jump start. Or since the kuna also says like something missing, it's possible that someone comes into your life and brings something to you that you didn't know you were missing. Because it kind of reminds me of when certain characters in certain stories go on a journey in search of something. Like they're looking for a home, they're looking for love, they're looking for something. And then at the end of the story or at the end of the journey, they realize that they had it all along. Or they realize that like they were searching for one thing, but they didn't even realize that their journey was essentially looking for something else, and they didn't even know it. This is kind of giving me that. Like maybe you think this transformation you're going through is for one thing or certain things, but little do you know that this transformation you're going through has a lot more to it. Or you will be discovering, remembering, or like being gifted in a way, something you didn't know that you were actually looking for. Ooh. Oh, we have opportunity lost in the reversal. That's interesting. And what's funny is because when that came out, that kind of came out underneath the lost loved one, which is the healing. Opportunity lost. Okay, opportunity lost in the upright is opportunity, like literally opportunity lost. But in the reversal, yeah, you're going to be given an opportunity. Yeah. You're going to be given an opportunity on your journey. Or you're going to have many different kinds of opportunities that you didn't know you were probably looking for. Oh my goodness, so many cards just like want to pop and jump and skip. Festering insult in the upright. This card symbolizes holding on to certain things, and certain things that can't be forgiven, or certain things that just kind of linger. I mean, that does make sense because you are currently in the journey, in the metamorphosis. Your transformation isn't complete yet. So there's still some things that you need to let go, but you are on that journey of letting it go. It did fly out on the opportunity lost in the reversal. So I think this probably indicates, be sure to not, like, when opportunities come your way, don't allow certain memories or certain traumas or certain past experiences to stop you from taking new opportunities, or to stop you from accepting new opportunities. Or, for example, like help. getting help from people. There are a lot of people that refuse help because they are very comfortable doing things alone. But sometimes doing it alone can only get you so far. And sometimes you actually really do need the help. Even if you want to say, no, I got it. Yeah, you can do it. You very well can. But having help can make something faster. It can make things, it can take things off of your plate. So I think that's what you might need to work on is, for example, influencers. You can be a self-made influencer, but again, like, you will still need some help with certain things. So don't allow previous situations to stop you from accepting help or accepting opportunities when they do come your way. Anything else? Nope, nope, nope. And this will be the last card. We have Nightmare in the reversal, which is really good because nightmare is a nightmare. But in the reversal, it's good dreams. So what I'm getting from this is we did start the reading with Worst Day Ever. And we are ending the reading with Nightmare in the reversal. I feel like at the end of this transformation, like, you're going to wake up and be like, it was all a dream. Or like, you're going to wake up and realize that you genuinely have come out of what once was a nightmare, what once was probably the worst day ever, the worst days ever. What was the bottom of the deck? We have the World Tree in the reversal on the bottom of the deck. This card says, ancient legend tells of a mighty tree, the world itself held aloft in its branches, an endless serpent coiled about its roots. World Tree. It's interesting for the World Tree to be in the reversal. In my meditation, I did speak about the possibility of actually spending more time in your spiritual practice or creating a spiritual practice if you don't have one already. And the World Tree is based on myths, legends, and certain beliefs. I feel like this is confirmation to meditate more, pray more, spend more time in your spirituality, spend more time deepening your connection with self, and quite possibly, wait a minute, in my meditation, I did say that I saw a tree, hug a tree. But a tree is also about roots. If the tree is in reversal, the roots are exposed. The tree can't grow. I feel like this tree message is loaded. I feel like you have to dig into your roots. I feel like you're going to have to nurture certain things and like replant yourself into the ground. I did say be more grounded. I think that's it. I think you need a bit more grounding. And I think you should explore your roots. I feel outside my window, there's also a tree right there. I feel like not just hug a tree, talk to a tree, be out in nature, But yeah, explore your roots, explore your history, your genealogy, your family tree. Especially with this festering insult and the opportunity, I feel like this, it could be tied to maybe some family wounds, some deep family wounds that might need to be healed, especially if you are or are attempting to be an influencer type of person. Hmm. Yeah. Dig into your roots and maybe also connect with your family more. And then again, this tree is a loaded message. Spirituality, family, history, your own family roots, be more grounded, touch a tree, hug a tree. This is a lot. This is a lot. But again, the world tree. So, oof. I would say that you're doing well on your transformation, on your journey. So just keep going, just keep doing exactly whatever it is that you're doing because you're really doing well. Keep yourself open to opportunities, accept help when offered, and just keep healing. Congratulations. If you would like a one-on-one private reading with me, you can go to my Linktree Tempest Trade or DM me on any of my social media. Until next time, bye.